What's it been like for you this week?
I mean, it's great. I mean, regardless, I don't know. It's a lot of plays that we're running, but Coach Jones is definitely going to get us ready. Obviously, me personally, after being hurt and then the big COVID, it's been a while, but, I've taken a few snaps. So, but like anything, after that long break, you got to knock the rest off.
Yeah, you're back 100%. Shoulders okay and everything.
Yep, all good to go. Just the typical knickknacks of grinding and, working hard with the teammates, but I'm ready to go.
What's it like for a veteran player when a new coach comes in, and how much do you feel you gotta? I guess every year you gotta prove yourself, right? But is it different with a new coach and a new coaching staff?
I mean, if anything, I always keep a chip on my shoulder. I think if you lose that, then you kind of lose your umph, I guess, in the game. So no, I'm always trying to prove myself, make sure that I'm there and that I'm the only Colin Kelly there to be able to play that position. But with the new coaches, it just comes down to the lingo and make sure that we're all on the same page, because his terminology might be different than mine. So when I say something, it might mean the same thing. So I got to say his terminology so we're all saying the same thing.
How does this injury compare? Is there a tougher one to have to go through?
I mean, you know what? I hurt my knee back in 2013 when I was down south, and I don't wish that upon anybody. Injuries suck for sure. They're not fun. The easy part's hurting it. The hard part is making it normal again.
Just the way it happened, though. I mean, what were you, the eve of training camp, and you're just in quarantine in your hotel room?
Yeah, well, last year, unfortunately, they're like, hey, you're just flying by the seat of your pants and just, hey, you're coming, you're playing football. So, in my mind, I got to get ready, and fortunately, I guess that's the way it went. It was probably already hurt. I just didn't realize it. So, yeah, what it shoulda, coulda.
Yeah. Was it just push-ups? Like, that was the word on the street?
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a little bit of weight involved, but It was like, you're trying to grind and you got like plates in your house, so you're putting push-ups and then bands and stuff like that. So it wasn't just, the classic normal military push-up.
How night and days ago, like you said, last year, everyone's flying by the seat of your pants, and I'm sure you're training, but you're like, what am I training for? And you actually have a set date now. I know you have the CBA stuff, but normal off-season.
Yeah, CBA, I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like that's above my pay grade, but I guess I get a vote. But no, I mean, at least we got a set season. I was training down there in Tampa, Florida with a group called Trench Academy, and it was great. I was able to get my couple months in. I like to get at least a good solid 2 months before I come up in here and, make sure the cardio and obviously the strength, especially coming back from an injury, anything you want to make your body all equaled out, playing one side, kind of get a little bit of the imbalances.
Right. That's never a great thing to hear when they tell you have to leave. I mean, you're out for the season, right? Like,
yeah. It wasn't a great thing. If things would have, everything aligned, I guess maybe I could have made it back at the end. But, it was definitely watching, inside looking out, outside looking in. It was rough last year. Nobody wanted to deal with that on top of the headache of the big COVID.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. I guess if there was 1 year you had to miss, that might have been the right one. I mean, short and schedule.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I always give the guys a hard time, but hey, I wasn't there. You guys were.
I had my guy.
I don't know, but no, it definitely sucked, and I felt for them. Yeah. So it was hard. It was hard to watch, when you're grinding and everything like that, to go through that. Sure. But hey, you know what? We can't live in the past to live in the future right now, and we're focused right now to get ready. And I really agree with everything that we're doing here, and the ship's all going one way. So
first game back. I mean, it's a preseason game, but it's also the two-time Grey Cup, the last team to win the Grey Cup twice here.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely. They're a good team. I mean, there's a reason why they're a good team. I mean, I think them and Hamilton probably have, one of the best defenses. And, when it comes to the whole team, it takes like all three parts, and they definitely have that over there. They got a good organization. So, here we got to make sure we fill in those question marks. So we're ready to go on, whatever day or time we play them. But I know it's this week. So.
How about this QB competition going on behind you guys? You guys are protecting a couple of training camps worth of quarterbacks. It looks like.
Yeah, we're grinding, that's for sure. But hey, we got all the parts. I know they're grinding back there, and everybody's just itching to get that spot. Whenever we're ready, we got that one piece of the puzzle to finalize. So I believe whatever they're doing back there, they'll figure it out soon.
Is there one piece that's easier to protect than some other ones, or is there just different quarterbacks? Or
as long as they're loud enough with a cadence, and I hear my little keynote of the play, that I'll be satisfied.
Fair enough.
Change is part of football, but it seems there's more here this year from last year. Talk about dealing with that. I mean, do you need name tags or?
I'm a big numbers guy, but yeah, no, there's a lot of new faces, and at this point in my career, I'm one of the lasting ones. I think there's only about a handful of guys that have been here quite as long as I have. So, yeah, we're learning some new players, but I mean, we're going to find those right guys, and that's why they're doing it.
Colin, can you, the first preseason game or any preseason game can be kind of weird for a veteran. Friday, I'm assuming there's going to be some new blood or inexperience in the lineup, but they want to evaluate quarterbacks. So your role is very important. They want the best O-line to evaluate the quarterback. So tell me about that role as a veteran in a preseason game.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm playing a whole game, so I don't really think of it as like, am I going in or out? All I know is I'm going against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and I got to make sure I do my job in order for them to do theirs.
The tackle spot was almost cursed last year at training. I mean, you weren't the only one. There were a couple guys that retired right beforehand, and some injuries. It's just wild to see it happen all at one spot like that.
I mean, hey, I don't know. Everybody's got their own personal things, to each their own. I'm not really sure what's going on, but yeah, with injuries, it's always rough. And then, hey, tackles, you're going the most athletic guys that get paid the most to go tackle the quarterback. So you got to be on your A game when you're doing it.
Good stuff.
All right.
Thanks, Colin. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
Good to see you, man.
See ya.
Good to see you.